What's up guys, cejaman here doing another figure review, and we're going to be taking a look from the last figure that I have to review from the DC Icons, DC Collectibles Icon series, and this is Blue Beetle, figure number 6. This is one of the last ones that I have. I had this for a couple weeks already, just haven't gotten around to reviewing it. Blue Beetle is a character I do not, I'm not too familiar with, but again, I have picked up the set for a really cheap price, and the figure actually does look cool though. So you got the logo right here under the icons, right where the circle is. You got the blue box to go with the figure, and same kind of packaging. The big open window. You got the side window right here. The top you have the logo of the character there. Right here on the side, icons, Blue Beetle, Infinite Crisis, figure number 6, and then you have all the figures right here. So we've already reviewed all of them minus Blue Beetle, and then once I'm done reviewing this, I'm going to take out all of the icon figures, and we're going to, just kind of go over a summary of what I think of the line so far. But let's go ahead and take this figure out of package and see how cool Blue Beetle really is. So here we have Blue Beetle outside of the package, and this is actually a very cool looking figure. Even though I'm not too familiar with this guy, he still looks very badass. But here's a quick little 360 look. We're going to take a closer detailed look at the actual figure and the accessories that he comes with. Actual figure, this is the figure right here, but we're going to take a closer detailed look at him. So looking at some of the accessories he comes with, he has these like kind of big weapons that I'm pretty sure are going to peg into his lower arm. So we're just going to pop off the arm, and kind of like similar how Green Lantern had his the little power construct thingies. But this is pretty cool. So you got these kind of huge big old weapons, kind of look like big guns. Got right there. You got the scope right there in the front. Looks really nice. And then you have this other one right here. Look at that front part right there. Looks very cool. See a little bit of detailing on here. This is where it's going to peg in, I believe. I'm pretty sure this is where it's going to peg in. I think that's how this works. But you got the weapons here. And then for the actual figure here, he does come with wings that it's a little bit of assembly required. So you just peg them into right here in the back of the actual figure, and they stay in place pretty good. And here we have a Blue Beetle, and this guy looks insane. I love how this guy came out. Look at the head sculpt on him. That is so badass. The colors on him really pop too, but that facial expression, the paint applications, look at that. That just looks sick. And you got the top of the head right there. And you have the wings here. Now the wings have a little bit of like a veiny look to them. You can see that. Got a nice little color going on them as well. And then we turn the figure around, and you can see some more detailing on the wings. And it's cool because the little pack that he's wearing around him looks like a beetle. So you have, kind of like the antennas right here, and then you have the body right there, the wings here, and the legs kind of wrap around him. You can see he's got one going over the shoulder right there, and then to his sides you can see the whole bug-like look to it, which is awesome. And I don't think this comes off. Pretty sure it doesn't come off. The actual legs do have a bit of articulation to them. I think they're articulation, or they're just soft rubber, because you can kind of move them down. But yeah, you can do that with these. This one not so much, and the top one not so much at all. So don't try to move it around too much, otherwise you're going to break the plastic. So we'll take a look at the costume right here. Again, not too familiar with this character, so I don't really know his full powers or anything like that. But look at this though, guys. Look at the look at the sculpting on him. Very nice. All the cool little detailing. And again, the paint on this guy is what I really like the most, and the head sculpt. And you have the lower legs right here. It's got these little circular designs there. Some more designs over here, and then you have the lower legs right here. You can see the cool little detailing on the legs, and he has some pretty big calves. And you got the boots or the shoes right there. Got two different colors, and then the bottom of the feet does have peg holes. So even though, again, I don't know much about this character, just the look on him is very nice. And this is the character I was least excited about. And the least excited figure I ended up not really caring too much about is actually Lex Luthor, believe it or not. And this one is just freaking dope. Now, in the way of his articulation, the head can rotate. Yeah, you can see that right there. These antenna thingies are kind of in the way, so you can kind of rotate it. Arms go in and out, forward and back. bend at the elbow and it's double jointed. Upper arm rotation. The hand can rotate and go in and out. It's got upper torso rotation. It's got very good range of motion for the ab crunch. The legs do go in and out very far, forward and back. Double jointed at the knees. And the foot goes up and down. And he has the whole ankle pivot right there. So he's got really, really good range of motion. To get the weapons on, you got to take the lower arm off, and he's got a peg right there, and then you just peg you know, one of the guns into the arm there, and it stays in place pretty good. So if you want to put him maybe with one arm with the weapon and then just another one like a closed fist, or you can take the other one off as well, and you'll plug it in here. I think I got it upside down. Yeah, I got it upside down. There's a certain way to put it. It's got the little groove right there. But yeah, this is cool. This is really cool. I love how this looks. So you got Blue Beetle right here with his weapons. That is so nice. And there you have it, guys. There's my review. Today we're taking a look at the DC Icons, DC Collectibles, figure number 6, Blue Beetle. This is actually a really cool figure, guys. If you guys want to school me on this character, feel free in the comments below. Give me a little bit of a background bio on this character. But overall, I recommend him. I mean, if you're not a fan of him or you don't know who he is, then don't get him. But if you're getting him in a set, then you have no choice, and he's still a cool figure. But let me know what you guys think about this figure. Drop a comment down below. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. We'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Peace.